What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the Hurricane, huh?
By the way, as you can tell, well, actually, you probably can't tell, but I've switched to the Avenger. I decided let's give the old classic a try. May as well, right?
Advanced equipment.
Oh, man.
Cerberus or captured, stolen.
Yeah, this mission is nasty. Pretty much any mission that involves the collectors or the husks or whatever is gonna be nasty.
Specimens A203 to B016. Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
We're trapped.
The Normandy's got guns. Use them.
The Normandy lacks the necessary firepower. Reaper shields are impervious to dreadnought fire. Shepard, a kinetic barrier can only be produced by a Mass Effect generator. That is true for any ship, even a Reaper. At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the wreck's Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
We'll make a sweep for survivors and research data. Then we'll knock this ugly piece of crap out of the sky. Be ready to pick us up. Being crushed in the heart of a brown dwarf is not on today's agenda.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
Ugh. Nasty.
This is disconcerting. Did the Geth do all this?
What, this? No, no. Legion did not do this.
You're married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife. I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remember too.
What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
Memory alteration. Reaper affecting their minds.
Yeah, no kidding. One of the real horrifying things about the Reaper is an indoctrination itself.
Incoming!
Here they come. Back up, back up, back up.
High pressure tanks.
Morden, do not lean against that.
He goes! On target!
Miranda, do not lean against that. There we go. I didn't want them to lean against an explosive canister. I hate these things.
Making contact.
Please do.
There we go!
And the Avenger has such a great rate of fire.
We didn't know whether the technology to make husks came from the Geth or from Sovereign.
Circumstances support Reaper order.
Yeah, husks are definitely from the Reapers.
Incoming.
He just fits the whole indoctrination thing perfectly. Morden, get
With you.
away from that. Up, Morden. Oh, that just makes it worse. Man, the fact that they're just crawling out of nowhere, like just from beneath, that the entire crew are these things now. Oh, okay. Do not sneak up behind me like that. They just keep coming. They just keep coming.
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off. God damn! What? The thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall, where we took off that panel.
I didn't see anything. You should lie down.
I'm telling you, this ship isn't dead. It knows we're inside it.
Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
Again, you just go through and you just hear these random sounds. Just straight.
Sniper! An unidentified shooter is wandering the site. Problematic.
I'm surprised Morden didn't go, wait a minute. That's what I say.
This is valuable.
Sniper rifle damage. Of course, we know that's Legion. He's doing that sniping.
Enemies in front!
Once more. And here come many more, and there's another Scion right there. Oh my gosh, there it is. And that, right there, is why I hate Scions. That shockwave damage they do is just absurd. I was not really paying attention to my health there at that time, but man, that damage they do is absurd. Of course, I am doing this way early before having many more other upgrades that can help me survive this mission more so. Better. But at least the checkpoint put me right here, so not a big deal.
This looks interesting.
Get ready to fight.
Wait, but I'll tell you what, this is where I wish I was playing other certain classes.
Understood!
Indeed. Here,
Hit it with
enjoy.
everything you got.
Understood!
Not a problem.
No one pops up here, right? No?
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was right. A dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is a man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there. It doesn't.
was trying to grab it up top before it passed by.
This should come in handy.
There's usually a thing here I can select for dialogue, I thought. But maybe not. Maybe I don't have the right combination with me? That's usually not been a problem in the past. Maybe I'm thinking of a different mission where it allows that. Alright. So what do you guys say we go say hi to Legion? You'll be seeing a lot more of him in this this playthrough going from this point on.
Remember, safety is everyone's concern. We have gone 5 days without a workplace death.
5 whole days. How about that? Hope you like Legion, because you're gonna be seeing him with me quite a bit. Thanks, Legion.
Shepard Commander.
Never heard of a Geth speaking to someone.
Geth never operate alone. Stronger in numbers. Smarter too, as I understand.
Watch out!
Just we will find a lot more about that later on. Oh boy.
Not difficult. Thought I was harmless, did you?
I did not know he was right there. Nice job.
Change weapon.
Done.
More effective item against these types of enemies.
Not a problem.
Be right there.
Oh my gosh, there is another one right there. Ah.
Yes.
You found that one.
We'll end it quickly.
Enemy down.
Elbow in the face.
I'm on it.
Oh my gosh, that shockwave.
Right behind you. Be right there.
Indeed.
Ugh, they just keep coming. Ah, the old classic Avenger
Enemies
feels
in front.
nice.
Moving in.
Right there.
Of course.
Right behind you.
I'm like, will you guys actually do something, please?
Of course.
With you.
I feel like you're not really doing anything to help me out. This is such a relentless gauntlet in this mission. They just keep coming out of nowhere.
This is valuable.
Headed for cover.
And there's another one.
I was standing downwind.
Affirmative.
Moving in.
Flammable or inflammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter.
Right behind you.
You bet.
Oh my god.
Now let's finish you off.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
Simple enough.
I think there's a couple more that pop up right here from the sides.
Hostiles.
Yep. Right there.
Do the trick.
Not
Morden,
difficult.
why are you way over there? Morden? Why are you way over
Burn
there?
nicely. Taking heavy fire. Killed that one.
Be right there.
Not a problem.
You bet.
Gosh, I hate this thing.
Found that one. Flammable or inflammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter.
Right behind you.
On our left.
Couple more. In case you didn't hate them enough already, here's a couple more.
Just the thing to help. Be right there.
With you.
Morden, get away. Yeah, Morden went down.
Be right there.
Be right there.
Taking fire.
Should burn through any
Oh my gosh.
armor.
The fact that those things have their attack go through cover is just absurd.
I'm on it.
Not a problem.
You bet.
Ah.
On our right.
Okay, if I recall, I think that's it. Nope. Never mind, here comes more.
Indeed. Burn through any armor.
Only remaining task is destruction of Mass Effect 4.
And then get off the ship. Quickly.
Yep. Now to get the IFF and Legion.
This must be it.
Cerberus team succeeded. Current location unknown.
Oh, there? Oh, I think we just killed him.
couple ahead. Should do the trick.
Making contact! Now let's finish you off! Killed that one.
Of course, one of my favorite parts. Horde mode! And this area of an enemy. I probably did not take teammates that were very suited for this mission. Grunt is actually very good for this mission because of his shotgun and because of his ability to charge at them and take them head on. Owen and Miranda, probably not so much, because they're just standing there and taking a beating.
Yeah!
Actually, hold on.
Hostiles to the left. Wish I was standing downwind.
Ha!
Neutralized.
Wish I was standing downwind.
Here we go.
I like how that follows.
Yeah!
I also like how they will go there and they'll make their way all the way around, as opposed to just charging us right here.
One left. Neutralized.
Get up, Miranda.
Watch your back. Enemy down. Understood.
Just the thing to do.
Okay. We made it. We survived it.
Wait! Death body intact. Unprecedented. Should bring it with us.
Cerberus would want it for research. It's dangerous, but I say bring it.
Aquarian once told me no one's ever caught one intact.
Quarians fear their history. Let's go.
We're out of time. Let's move.
Hang on, folks.
Open the port side airlock.
I like how we just tossed him. Straight ahead, just relying on no gravity to make sure that he gets across.
We're clear. Go.
Ah, we did it. We survived that mission at only level 15. I always notice the difference of how much easier that mission can actually be when you get to, like, I don't know, level 28 or even 30, with all doing all the side missions, getting all the upgrades, everything before you do that mission, and now, where I pretty much did it as fast as I could. As soon as possible, I mean. It's a very simple step process. You do the 4 main missions. You do the Horizon mission. You do a few small little side missions in between. The Collector Ship mission, and then this mission.
Discuss the unique
like the
piece of
fastest way
salvage
to
we
get to it.
recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things on Eden Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
Yeah, guess what, Miranda? I know what happens to Legion if I turn him over to Cerberus. And that is not happening because it's not a reward. Oh, we do get a big credits reward, that is true. But he shows up in Mass Effect 3 under Cerberus's control to fight us when we get to that big final mission where we invade the Cerberus base. So that is not happening whatsoever. Besides, the whole point of me doing it this soon is to take Legion with us in order to be able to show you guys the extra unique stuff that happens when you bring Legion with us on those missions.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up. Interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
So what about this Reaper IFF?
Obviously, Jacob
I
doesn't
have
comment on
determined how to
Tally
integrate
because
it
we
with our
haven't gotten
systems.
her yet.
However, the device is Reaper technology. It is important we test it thoroughly before attempting the Omega-4 relay. It will take some time to properly integrate it with our own systems.
Let me know when it's done. Until then, we keep building our team.
Of course, Shepard. The crew will begin work immediately.
I'll let you know when the IFF is ready for shakedown.
Now, I don't recall how soon the IFF mission, which is the invasion of the Normandy by the Collectors, actually happens. In terms of doing it this early, you know, getting it, like, usually towards the end of the game, when you do the Paragon route, it triggers, like, immediately. But I don't recall how much time has to pass before this triggers. If any. We'll see. Some more sniper rifle damage. More health. Yes, please. Especially against those things. Melee attack is now more powerful. You know, that would be great if I was playing a class that actually uses melee attacks. I mean, this will be a thing in Mass Effect 3 when we get the Omniblade attack, but for now it's just an elbow. If I was playing, like, a Vanguard, then I would be like, oh, yes! More headshot damage? Sure, I'll grab that. Extra rounds. I'll have to get some more upgrades. Probably gotta make a run at the Citadel to get to that gun shop before I can be able to do that. Of course, that's gonna cost me a lot of credits.
We have a Geth down in the AI core. It makes me a little uneasy. I hope you don't activate him, but you would know best.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Shepard, I'm pleased that you were able to recover the Reaper IFF, and I have sent EDI all the necessary protocols to get it integrated successfully into the Normandy systems. With luck, this will give us the ability to get through the Omega-4 relay and take the fight to the Collectors on our terms. I've been notified about the intact Geth and your decision to keep it. If you believe that it can be trusted, then go ahead and activate it. Just make sure that EDI is adequately protected against any hacking attempts. It's not necessarily the decision that I would have made, Shepard, but this is your call. You've already cast a wide net in your recruiting efforts, and if the Geth are willing to fight the Collectors, then we can use them on the team. I trust you to get the job done, whatever it takes. So, let's head on down and go have a chat with our good old buddy Legion. Think back to when you first played this game years ago, and if you want, feel free to let me know in the comments what your reaction was when you realize that we were about to get a Geth as a squad mate, considering all the Geth that we fought back in Mass Effect 1. Considering our knowledge of the Geth before this happened. I like how there's a guy here on guard.
Ten Hut! I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye, aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Wakey, wakey, Legion.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Every Geth I met before
Why
you
not?
tried to blow my head off.
We have not met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
I like that. Yes. You just ask which one, he goes, yes. If it isn't obvious, I've always enjoyed Legion as a character, in terms of the conversations with him.
You do anything hostile, I blow you to pieces. Just so we're clear.
We have no hostility towards you.
Sure didn't seem that way at Eden Prime and the Citadel.
You fought heretics, not true Geth. Geth build our own future.
Gosh,
The
she's from
heretics
Warhammer
ask
40K.
the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us.
Legion.
We were studying the old machines.
Legion fights for the
hardware
Emperor.
to protect our future.
I'm just saying, now that I hear him say heretics, I couldn't help but think of Warhammer 40K. He's with the Empire. He fights the heretics for the Emperor.
What future are the
Just
Geth
saying.
building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
Are the Reapers a threat to you, too?
Yes.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
If you want to follow my orders, say so. Clearly. Otherwise, I'll rip your batteries out right now.
We will follow your orders.
Good. Now, what do I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual.
There is no
Geth.
individual. We
There
are
are
Geth.
currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Who would have thought an AI would all of a sudden just pop up and start quoting the Bible?
I didn't ask your opinion, Edie.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy.
And I like how he just immediately is like, yeah, you know what, that works. I'll use that as a name.
We anticipate
It
the
is kind of
exchange
appropriate.
data. Shepard Commander.
Alright, so he doesn't have his mission pop up right away because, of course, we're not that far.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
I'm surprised Chakwas didn't have some kind of comment about... It's like, I'm sorry, is there a Geth in there? A live
I can't believe
Geth?
the Collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant.
Who knows what the Reapers did to him?
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. The Collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure there's...
I recognize that voice. I just got... That's... You know what that is? That's the situation of... You've heard that voice before. You just don't know who it is, but you've heard it in other various different, like, forms of, like, media and fiction. In, like, in other games and shows and such. Like, I've heard that voice before. I just don't know whose it is. But I've heard it from many different characters. So let's test this out. Let's see if it will let me go to the actual galaxy map before it actually triggers the Normandy invasion, or if it's going to happen right away. I honestly don't remember. It's been a long time since I did this particular type of Renegade run.
How may I help
That'll
you?
be all.
Yes, Commander.
Nope. I was curious if she had some new dialogue regarding the activation of Legion. Okay, so you can go to the galaxy map. So it looks like I may have to do a few side missions or so before we trigger the IFF invasion mission. So I will probably do that. There's a couple of Firewalker things I could probably do. You know, nothing significant to get that going. So, because I'm trying to avoid doing the main stuff with, you know, so I can be able to use Legion on them. But then again, I could just take, since I do have Legion on the ship now, I can simply just take him on these other main missions, regardless if the invasion mission actually triggers or not. Await the installation. Complete the recruitment and N7 missions while the crew installs IFF. So what I probably could do, we could probably head to Ilium and get Samara as well as Thane, and heck, we could even do Tally's mission next if we wanted to. The point was trying to make sure I got Legion and then took Legion on that, at least that mission. So I may end up just going to Ilium in the next part and getting either Thane or Samara, or maybe we will get Tally. I don't know, because obviously using Tally and Legion together on missions is kind of a nice, cool little thing to do with the dialogue and such. But I will try and figure that out and decide when we come back. Stay tuned.